What's his name on this? J-Ho? J-Ho?
Mine says Jay Rich. He got a couple of them. He got like 3 different accounts.
It's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
There we go. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 53.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here we go, 47. 47.
Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold.
You got to catch that, GP. You got to catch that.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now from the 50. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Now Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And the tight end goes in motion left. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now Penix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground with Robinson. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a couple. And looking to throw, Penix. Daryl Hodge has it complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36. Robinson up the middle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To the air, Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now he's going to step up and run. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Second down and 3.
Yeah, here we go. 47. Gun. Here we go, kill. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
We're going to 53. Under. Here we go, 47. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Kill. Go. Get out there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw, Penix. Now this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. They'll go play action here with Penix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Here's Prescott. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. Fights loose. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, will go as a 19-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Track 60, go!
They'll throw now on the final play. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Scoreless first half. These teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. A solid stiff arm. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the counter, this is Robinson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. A gain of 14.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
First down.
Here's Penix. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. In motion comes the tight end left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Right to hey. Hey, 47.
Prescott from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route? Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the fourth quarter, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive. In fact, something big might happen defensively.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On the draw, Robinson. And this time not quite to get 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Dak. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. To throw, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Prescott. Will try to pick it up himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Oh, and a delay of game there. They could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. All right, hey. Go. Get out there. Hey, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here comes 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. That one deep for London. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. .43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Prescott. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go. Going to 53. All right, hey.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He juked him. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Now a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Ryan. 20, 50.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Good game, boy. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. That was tough. That was tough. Nah, he won. He picked it up and ran it back. In overtime. Nah, if you pick it off, you on defense. I didn't score. He scored. That was a game, though. That was a game, though. I'm glad I broadcasted that one.